Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He will lead this one off today.
The first baseman, number
First
44,
delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. For his career in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The shortstop, Javier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Kingery's there. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Settling in now, Chris Bryant. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Fastball well outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Castellanos at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way.
Andrew.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. (2-0) to the Phillies center fielder. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 5 for 13. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Rhys Hoskins. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1-0 the count. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. The relay. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. But they do take the lead as 2 score on the play.
The catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Now a hard liner toward short. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The relay, and he's safe. Gene Segura standing in. And they're runners at the corners now from the stretch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. 1-1 to Schwarber. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McCutchen is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Ben Zobrist. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .406 hitter. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. It was selected. in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. So coming to the plate, Jason Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And in steps Scott Kingery. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 0 for 5.
Kingery.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Fly ball into straightaway left. Schwarber has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So striding in, Jose Quintana, 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike two.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now Bryce Harper. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The right fielder.
Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. First pitch on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So digging in now, Gene Segura. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Back up the middle, and that's through. center field, base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Number 44.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The 2-1 home. Strike two swinging. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Dickerson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Digging in, Scott Kingery. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. In now, Andrew McCutchen, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Philadelphia.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. One away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 17.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Paxton has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the...
And the center fielder is under it. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
The right fielder, Aaron.
He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay.
From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Boston, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network.
4 o'clock.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. Rafael Devers the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Kingery in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bogaerts takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that short.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a throw over. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
McCutchen.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Sale, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
3-1 the count now. in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. One away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Right side and right into the shift. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it. On to Pierce at first. And the now at the plate, Steve Pierce. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
2-1. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The second baseman.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a glove flip for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is leading off the inning. JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Striding in for Boston, Chris Sale. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 41.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. To short. Segura has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. Gene Segura standing in. Lifetime against Chris Sale. 2 hits in 7 tries.
The shortstop.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. It's flagged down deep in the hole. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-1 now.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. No balls and 1 strike. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave.
Please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 43. Nick.
The 2-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hoskins is over, and he puts it away for the first down. At the plate, first pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. Two balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Bogarts, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he's ready for another chance. Bryce Harper, he's 0 for 1 thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one. Bounce
to the right into the loaded up infield. There is Pedroia, and there's 1 down now. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rhys Hoskins goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. He couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Real Muto's running. Hit out towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's fouled away. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Grounded to the right. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Pedroia.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The slider there gets a swing and miss. Dickerson, former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he told you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. And there's a base hit on the line. Michael Franco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Franco rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. Hector Neris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. He tripled earlier. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Out in just a 1-run ball game. Folks a little tense down there, and you can see him saying that he didn't appreciate that one very much. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And there's your first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. 3-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Number 2.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, the fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
2-2 the count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at bat.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Hit hard to short. And that's out number 1. One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Hoskins.
Matt Barnes enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
3-0 to him now. 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rhys Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning. JT Realmuto is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he can't field it cleanly. Before the 0-2, a look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Into the shrubbery and gone. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the outfielder who's played for every AL Eastern Division club in his career, Steve Pearce.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 12, Ron Castillo.
First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
And this is low, ball one. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider that backs up for a ball. Christian Vasquez waits on deck. Benintendi's on the move. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Segura for one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Now batting, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Number 31.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Jay Bruce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Jay.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1. And in steps Scott Kingery. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Segura on second. Bruce on at first with 2 down. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Vasquez. And the throw to first ends the inning. Adam Morgan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on slider. 2 balls and no strikes. Shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Bradley Jr.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Morgan A native Floridian. He was selected in the third round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Kingery into shallow left. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count. Line toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to Brandon Workman enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-2 home. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Into the box, Bryce Harper. Prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
McCutchen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Rhys Hoskins, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base.
Now the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on the first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Now batting.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Martinez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Cesar Hernandez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Comes set, the 0-1. To the right side, and through a base hit. Harper heads for the plate. So striding in, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1-0 the count. The set and the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here.
Shortstop.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Gene Segura. Last time up, number 40. Called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Ryan Brazier answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he's in a great spot. Tying run at third with a chance for a ball into the outfield to give his guys the lead.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This is pulled into right. Betts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one. Striding in once again.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Number 2.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries so far. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is McCutchen. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Too low, 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Andrew Knapp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Andrew.
Lays off 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Philly down to their last strike. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ball one to start the at-bat. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
The final line score for this afternoon.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off the afternoon for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. His lifetime line against Velasquez, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And that's by him. It's 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss. So digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball one. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. Standing in, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce.
Hold him with that one as he's way out in front. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High and deep to left center field. Hicks going back. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Paxton has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Runner goes for second. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the. Riding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Torres goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. In time to first, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In his career, McCutchen owns just over 1,600 base hits over his career. Kingery leads off first with 1 away. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And that's the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends. Here's Didi Gregorius. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a curveball that misses high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Didi Gregorius has retired to start the third. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
One strike.
The 2-1. is looked at for ball 3. He loses him on ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the big Canadian lefty James Paxton will bat next. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
As a look, now the pitch. Popped up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Ready now.